Yeah, this update is late. Why? Well, you can basically blame the fact I was on a massive deadline crunch. And it also doesn't help that I had to do a bunch of other things too. You guys are going to be expecting more of this stuff from me. But anyway, I'm MegaNG and I welcome you all to my mid-month update for June 17th, 2021. I took a break from YouTube because I was burned out, only to find that YouTube continues to screw creators over. And that's proven to be an outright fact. Because even now, I'm almost at 42,000 subscribers. And would it kill if I can at least reach that? Please. It's bad enough I want to grow enough as it is. Jeez. And I've always been very accurate on that one. But yeah, anyway, there's been a lot to take in, so why don't we get started, shall we? First and foremost is that in terms of donation shoutouts, there really wasn't any. Though there was one, but I'd rather keep it personal for obvious reasons. In terms of channel member shoutouts, yes, looks like Metal has decided to depart yet again. There are still 3 channel members as we speak, which are Tomboy Player 1993 for 8 months. Ain't that nice? Big Cammy 007 for 9, which I am admitting that's most impressive, and Javier Munoz for 10. That really is something, and I am thankful to my members as much as I have for making this possible. Thank you. And also don't forget that this video is brought to you by Japan Code Supply. You want to save money? Go to the website, use the code word MegaNG to save $3 off orders over $50. And last but not least, and I know I keep on harping this over and over and over, the importance of liking, commenting, sharing, subscribing, and clicking the bell. According to the watch time for subscribers for the month of June alone, 80% of my watch time, or rather 81%, is coming from people that are not subscribed. Subscribed is only 19%. I want to improve that a lot in order for this channel to grow because unfortunately, things are only going to get worse. I know I'm starting to sound like a certain other YouTuber, but to be honest, the reason why I took that break to begin with was because I was burnt out. I was constantly making, recording, editing, uploading videos. Ultimately, it just didn't feel fun. It just didn't feel fun, especially when YouTube continued to, make things harder for us. And yeah, there is a special shout out to MegaNG because I forgot to I know I mentioned this already, but MegaNG promoted the first part of Chapter 6, and yes, I will be part of something really special down the line. I'd rather not say what it is, but the only person that knows it is him. And his reaction to Advance Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp really was fitting. Very fitting. So, MegaNG, if you're hearing this, thank you. Pray you don't get your sanity split in Fire Emblem Path of Radiance Maniac mode. That's a real killer. So anyway, yeah, let's get started on what happened in June thus far. I took a needed break from YouTube, like I said, only to find that YouTube continues to screw my channel over some more because my overall daily views have now dropped to around 6,000. And then it dropped around to hopefully around 5,000 something, I don't know. It's just that I'm trying to figure out how to improve it. Honestly, I shouldn't worry about it, but as a creator who always wants what's best, it's hard enough as it is. Trust me, it is. When I returned, my priority only focused on 3 games. Final Fantasy Remake Intergrade, which came out on June 10th. Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, which came out a day later. And then Fire Emblem Genealogy of the Holy War. And yes, if anyone's wondering, I finished Remake Intergrade. It's done. You're going to see the final part tomorrow, and that's it. And then I'm going to go full gung-ho with Ratchet & Clank A Rift Apart. I already have it recorded up to Part 7. It's already rendered and done. As for Genealogy of the Holy War, I recorded a lot up to the start of Chapter 10. I will be getting back into it once I get Intergrade and A Rift Apart done. Because honestly, I want to see this journey through to the end, and I haven't had that much fun playing a Fire Emblem game since, well, ever. Not to mention there was a lot of hilarity in it. How the hell I was able to make it through, I don't know. There were also some individual stuff too, such as the demo for Blaster Master 03, which I uploaded 2 days ago, as well as Samurai Showdown with Shiro Tokisada Amakusa. And yes, that video is done massively well, and to all those who watched it, thanks. Means a lot because I didn't expect these guys to add Amakusa in it. And yes, I kind of also gave shoutouts to Shoryuken because his stuff is just really fun to watch. Now, I wonder if he's going to try to, revamp the whole thing. Now it's confirmed that Amakusa's ending leads to Sam Show 1. SNK really knew what they were doing. Oh, and I also started Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Because I'm a torturous masochist. I'm serious. I did this because I wanted to torture myself. Hopefully that my channel would keep going. Who knows? So anyway, you guys will be seeing more showcases of stuff, along with more of FE4, Final Fantasy 7 Remake Intergrade, and Rift Apart. Once Remake Intergrade Intermission's done, I'll be focusing entirely on Rift Apart. Once that's done, then it's going to switch between Fire Emblem 4 and Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Also, there will be some showcases coming in, and there are many, including Yakuza Like a Dragon, which you're going to be seeing that tomorrow. Don't ask, I just do it because I have to. And other than that, that's really it. As for the fundraiser update, I'm just going to say that it's going to end on July 2nd. You want to know the reason why? It's because that's where the PS Store for the PlayStation Portable is shutting down. Besides, Sony did reverse their decision on shutting the store down for the PlayStation 3 and Vita, but knowing them, they will likely do it inevitably. If anyone is still interested, the donation link is in the description below, and you will get a shout out from me. You have my word. Know that I'm going to be putting my own money into it every month. The maximum that they can allow you to hold is $250, but I'll most likely use it to get as many older games as possible. Trust me, it's going to be worth it. Believe me, it is. And yeah, if anyone's wondering about what's next, like I said, once Remake Intergrade and Rift Apart are done, I'm returning to Ninja Gaiden Sigma. Then I'm going to move on to Sigma 2 and then 3 Razor's Edge. And these will be my first experiences going through it. Warpchaos asked in the first part alone, why are you doing this? You want to know why? I'm a masochist. I really have a habit of torturing myself for the sake of making sure you guys are entertained. July will pretty much have Skyward Sword HD, but I promised one of my longtime viewers and moderators, Eric Cooper, that I would do the Wind Waker HD. I will assure you, if I can get Skyward Sword HD finished, then I will move on to the Wind Waker. Because I want to make sure I start with the game that serves at the beginning of the timeline. And I want to make sure I do it well, too. Last but not least is Real Talk, and it's about E3 2021. It's over and done with. My honest thoughts of it are simple. The whole thing's a goddamn crapshoot. I swear, E3, what the hell's going on? I'm serious. Because it's not like there's much else that happened on E3, aside from Nintendo winning yet again. And yes, I will be covering Kazuya Mishima's Classic Mode when that happens. But in terms of everything else, it just felt flat. The biggest slap in the face for me personally was Square Enix. Basically them focusing more on Guardians of the Galaxy and Marvel's Avengers. Why can't that game die? But the biggest slap in the face was them announcing that they would do pixel remasters of Final Fantasy 1 and 6. But only for Steam and mobile. How do you piss off your fan base like that if you decide to do that? Seriously, how can you do something like this? It's just the worst thing. Why can't you just announce it for the Switch or something? Oh wait, because the fact that Dragon Quest 1 through 3 did not sell well, and Square Enix decides that for whatever reason, they're just not putting the investment in it. I mean, come on. Why do you gotta do this to us? Not to mention everything else was just kind of meh. It just wasn't interesting. It just really wasn't. I can safely say that E3 2021 was the weakest, pandemic notwithstanding. I'm serious. We'll soon be hitting that normal, but honestly, it's going to be a while before we hit that. But feel free to provide your own thoughts about it in the comments below, and I will look forward to hearing it from you. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this update. There really isn't that much because I'm running late as it is, and I have a lot to do. Because tomorrow I gotta upload more Fire Emblem 4, Genealogy of the Holy War, of course, because I really can't get enough. And yes, I was inspired by people like MegaNG and Choopy Choosy, Shane Brain, and others to do this. Not to mention at 4:30 you will see the conclusion to Final Fantasy 7 Remake Intergrade. I was gonna say Fire Emblem, but that's not for a long while. Trust me, it just isn't. This game just keeps on going and making it more of a pain in the butt as it is. It just is, honestly, believe me. And then at 9 p.m., you guys will see my showcase of Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yeah, I actually got the first hour and 20 minutes in. I wanted to keep going, but I had to stop because a game like this is better enjoyed on your own time. If you want me to stream Yakuza Like a Dragon, feel free to let me know. And I'll look forward to hearing from you. Anyway, yeah, if you want me to stream it, let me know, and I'll do what I can. Besides, it's bad enough as it is. I got people picking on me because I eat what I like to eat. All because I like sweets. No biggie. So yeah, that's it. This is MegaNG signing off. Peace out. I really need to get to work on editing that.